The most important job in the world. They're saying it's not a beta, it's not a beta. Well, it's not the released version either. I mean, it's the RTM. It's probably very close to the released version, although I think there were some changes between the final Gold Master and the RTM. I think a clean install of the full version will be just fine. It is not the final version. That's almost certainly the problem. Now, this is interesting. Let's put this in from simplehelp.net. Thank you, Mystic Geek, in the chat room. He's pointing to an article, How to Get Netflix Internet TV Back in Windows Media Center If They're Missing. That's interesting. So there are some things you can do to break it. For instance, uninstalling the TV tuner card or installing an unstable add-on might break it. There is an automatic download option that if you turn that on, it will automatically download Windows Media Center data, getting the latest guide listings. Boy, this seems like it's kind of not where I would look or the intuitive way to do it. But if you download the latest guides, you also, and then restart Media Center, then your watch instantly on Netflix and your Internet TV options should come back to the main menu. And they say, well, if that doesn't work, then you can use the command line. Oh boy. We'll put this link in our show notes at techguylabs.com. Holy camole. And this actually forces a Windows Media Center update. They said this is the method worked best on our Windows 7 Ultimate 64-bit system. So you click Start, Run, CMD, get a command prompt. Then you type CD/D Winder E. Oh, forget it. I'm just going to put the link in the show notes. And you have to start MC update, but it's more complicated than just that. This is a good article, though, and it's a fairly recent article. It came out last month. How to get Netflix and Internet TV back in Windows 7 Media Center if they're missing. From simplehelp.net. So there's one more convoluted, but probably worthwhile resource. And thank you, chatroom, for that information. It is the full version. That's just the version number that Media Center displays. It always says RTM as part of the version number on Windows 7. It says 6.1. Okay. So maybe it is the most recent version. Leo Laporte. Thank you, Mystic Geek, the tech guy. Good tip. That's interesting. So what you're saying is it says RTM in the final version of Windows? That sounds wrong. Yeah, but RTM wasn't the but I understand, but it's not the same build. If I install it from a disk, will it say RTM in it? No. The bits aren't the same. It just seems like they're the same. It's mostly the same. Now, I understand what you're saying. The release to manufacture is, in theory, the final version, but as I remember, there were some changes. But even if there weren't, doesn't necessarily mean it has all the functionality. Those are not, right? So okay, so some people it's installed by the manufacturer. Okay, so an OEM version's RTM. Okay. It could be that the OEMs have the because they would get the RTM, not the
Hey Leo, are we doing one more?
No, we're gonna.